Greetings everyone, Brad here with Mild Mannered EDC, and today we are doing a Mild Mannered Quickie review. That's right, a Mild Mannered Quickie. So Quickie reviews will be on products that are, maybe been around for a while or just don't have that much to say about them, but still might be of interest to some people. So something you can watch quickly, get some information, and then be on your way. So today's Quickie review, will be on the CRKT Fulcrum 2 Compact. That's right, there are two versions of the Fulcrum 2. One is compact, one's a little bigger. This is the compact version. Now this is an interesting knife designed by Russ Comer, who's been designing knives for some time and is part of that large stable of designers that CRKT maintains. It's a really interesting knife. At its core, it just looks like a kind of everyday pocket knife, but it comes with a very unique opening mechanism, and that's as you push the scale. Oops, you see it pops up there, and you can see this really interesting kind of lever action, and I think that's obviously where they get the Fulcrum name. That's right, and then you kind of complete the push, and there it is. It's opened right up. And then once it's open, it's just a traditional liner lock. Very easy to push that over, and you'll see, though, as you push that, it opens the scales yet again, and then you complete the close and you're back to normal. So it's, a very interesting kind of design. Once you get used to it, kind of get the hang of it, you can really do it pretty easily one-handed. But yeah, so let's talk a little bit of specs. So this particular knife has a 2.75 inch blade. The blade is 8CR13 MOV. It's a drop point blade, as you can see by its profile. It is a hollow grind, and it's a relatively thin stock. Actually, it's quite thin. It's 0.09 inch thick stock, so pretty nice, and with that hollow grind, quite slicey, actually. It is a titanium nitride coated blade, so for those of you that don't like coated blades, this may not be the right item, and I'm kind of with you on that. I'm not a huge fan of coated blades because I don't like the way they wear, but that's all right. So overall, when open, this is a 6.6 inch knife, and with a weight of 3 ounces right on the nose. So, in a lot of ways, this is sort of a novelty knife, right? I mean, you can get it for about $35, $39. What are you getting? Well, you're getting a knife that's pretty easy to carry. It's got a decent pocket clip, FRN type handles or glass reinforced nylon of some variety. Really the star, though, is this action, right? It's an interesting and unique action, which is something CRKT does really well. They take these designs that are kind of interesting, and as far as their designs go, I actually think they did this one pretty well. It fits in your hand. It's generally pretty comfortable. It's a fine steel, and you're not paying that much for it, so, whatever. But really, what are you getting out of this knife? Well, you're getting something unique and interesting, and that's what you want to have with it. I mean, that's what you're sort of paying for. You're not necessarily, is it the most, this is one of those things where it's like you take it out of your pocket, you kind of have to go through this process to open it up, and then it's open, and then closing it's a little less of a to do, but that's just, this isn't some quick deployment knife or some type of thing where you're going, oh geez, I can let me show you my quick moves with this unique knife. But it is one, you hand it to somebody and say, hey, open this knife for me, and they kind of futz with it for a while, and you can't pull it out, and everybody's kind of looking around, and it becomes a bit of a party trick knife, right? I mean, that's really ultimately what we're looking at here. So here we are. This is the Fulcrum 2 Compact by CRKT. I think it's an interesting knife. I think it's a fun knife. I've actually had it in my collection for, oops, we can get a little focus on there. Maybe not. Doesn't want to focus. Okay. There we go. It's an interesting knife. It's been in my collection for some time. I like it. It's will I, get rid of it down the road? I don't know. I may just give it to somebody or just keep it. I don't know. Like I said, it's more of a party trick kind of knife than anything I would consider sort of a practical everyday carry. The blade even does have this kind of weird little recurve going on, which I'm not super stoked on. And the ergos are okay, but not great. So there you are. I hope this was interesting. The Fulcrum 2 Compact by CRKT. And there's your mild-mannered quickie. Hope you all have a great day. Stay safe, be mild-mannered to each other, and all the best.